You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay. Jordan, what do you hate?
I hate people that do lawn work early in the morning. I like to sleep in sometimes if I'm not working or doing schoolwork. And them doing lawn work in the morning really messes me up. Jerry, what do you hate?
I hate that it's May and we haven't had a single game of baseball yet. Noah, what do you hate?
I hate when people are making a right turn and they just like barely don't get over enough for you to be able to go around them.
That's the
And
absolute
you
worst.
basically have to slow down to almost a stop so they can go around the turn.
Yeah.
It's pretty annoying.
It's awful. Anyway, I'm Noah.
I'm Jordan.
Jerry?
This is episode 4. This will be episode 4 of the We Hate Things podcast. We're recording this on May 9th. It won't go up for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because we're pre-recording because Jordan's leaving for 2 weeks. So yeah.
Why would you do that?
I don't like it here.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I respect that.
We recorded yesterday, and we also recorded the one with Jack, episode 2, on Friday.
So
No,
yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah. 3 sessions in 3 days. It's a lot.
That is a lot.
Jerry, what's your name? Tell us a little.
I think I'm
about
Jerry.
Your name.
I think that was established
I've
earlier.
heard Jeremy. I've heard Gerald.
Jerrison.
I've heard Jerrison. Timothy.
Those are all names that I don't go by.
Okay. That's good to know. Did you write that down?
Take notes.
I mean, I've known Noah,
For
goodness, since you were in middle
since
school.
I was in 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah, I was in high school. Cause I'm
Yeah,
a
you're
little bit older than you.
2 years older. I'm turning 20 on Tuesday.
Yeah, so
About
2 years older
than
because
me.
I turned 22 last week.
Cool.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
I couldn't come to your birthday.
I
thing.
forgive you,
Work and
except
work.
I never want to see you ever again after this is over.
Why'd you
Okay.
say? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why'd you say yes to this?
I
This
was.
is the
It was
last
for
time.
the fame, right?
I have
The
a
fame of
I have a
being on-
contract.
We have 12 subscribers now, so you're famous.
Wow, I'm one of those 12.
And
Yes.
we're 2 of them.
Yeah.
So
you have,
again,
like, 9
3
subscribers.
3 people.
Net subscribers.
The 3 people that are sitting here are 3 of those 12. But yesterday we were recording, or 2 days ago we were recording with our buddy Jack, and he is also a subscriber, but we only had 9 at the time.
Ah.
So we made up for it by today.
See, I watched the first 10 minutes of that one, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm just going to go to bed.
The Jack one?
Yeah, the Jack
Yeah.
one. And you guys were talking about how, the 3 of you sitting there were 3 of the 9 subscribers. And
And
I'm
now
like,
we're
I'm
talking about-
I'm one of the other 9.
We're talking about
so
the same
there's
thing
there's
again.
only 5 other people.
We're talking about the same thing again.
That's okay.
This is-
That's what the first
No,
10
that's
minutes of
different.
everyone
With
has to
different
do.
words.
It is different
Different
words.
numbers.
It's true.
Different
And different
person.
numbers.
Different person.
So we one of our the Jack one went up yesterday, and we already have a decent amount of views on it, and already like 400 minutes of watch time on it.
That's impressive.
And for our first episode, it took us about a week to get to like 400 minutes
That's
of watch
good
time.
that it took.
This time
what,
it took
like
a day.
12 hours.
Yeah. So that was really cool.
And I guess it's been a full
we
day
are
then.
famous now, and I expect you to treat us.
How do you
so.
handle the fame? That's what I want to ask
How
you.
Jordan? How do we handle the fame?
I already spent all my money. I bought lunch
You guys are getting
today.
paid for
Jordan,
this?
we haven't made any money from this.
What? Oh no. I don't know what to do now.
Well,
Okay.
I need to water this down a little bit.
No,
It's a little
how-
too strong for
Yeah.
me.
How are you handling the fame?
How am I handling the fame? Well,
You're drinking water out of a wine glass now. I see that.
no, I'm watering down my drink. It's a little too strong.
Yeah. Mine's a little too strong too. I'm not really used to this kind of concentration.
How are you enjoying the drink? I made them.
That explains why there's nothing in it.
Because you already
What are
drank
you
it all.
talking about?
Yeah, because I drank it all.
because it was so
It
good.
was so good.
It was so good.
That explains why there's nothing in it, because it's so good that I forgot that I was drinking.
I'm
Yes,
handling
out of
fame by
nothing.
learning to make drinks.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting my genius of fame
Yeah.
towards something else,
Yeah.
so I don't get too big-headed. Even though everyone already knows I'm the best human on the planet,
And everyone already knows that you already have a big head.
and my head is large.
How large? Let me ask you.
Imagine like the size of a normal person's head,
Okay.
but
Yeah, I got it.
a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Like barely bigger, but
Like,
technically
we're talking
bigger.
like inches bigger, like
no,
centimeters.
like millimeters bigger.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's huge.
That's
Don't forget to carry the 2.
Okay, got it.
Got it. There he got it.
what was the number?
So Jerry, What's your favorite movie and why?
Oh man, my favorite. See, I was watching the first podcast.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't know what I would say if I was asked that question.
Yeah.
Yes.
My
I
answer
never
still
know.
stands. No, I'm
I see it was a little too strong for you as well.
it was a little too strong. I had to pour from my reserve
Yes.
flask.
Yeah. Favorite movie?
Yeah,
Guy?
favorite movie, man.
Right, I forgot about
It
that.
can just be the first movie that comes to your head because we can't actually think of them either.
Oh goodness.
I'd like to.
I think my favorite movie, as far as repeat viewings,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'll go on.
Rewatchability.
Yeah.
Rewatchability. I'd have to say The Princess Bride, man.
Oh,
I
that is a great answer.
I straight up love that movie. I watch it at least once a month.
Okay.
Like
That is
easy.
an amazing movie.
It's so much fun.
Never gets old.
It really
doesn't. It doesn't. It's always fun to watch. In our first episode, we talked about like best theater experiences, like best movie we've seen in theaters. And my answer was Bad Times at the El Royale at the time because that's all I could think of. But now I'd like to change my answer to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, that
my
was
gosh.
phenomenal.
That is probably one of the only movies where I came out of the theater and said that was perfect. Literally a perfect movie.
That's impressive.
We're getting some outside audio, so I'm sorry about that, but we're gonna keep talking. It's
Yeah.
the middle of a Saturday. People are doing work.
Yeah.
It is Saturday. My watch says so.
That means
Therefore,
it is.
it is Saturday.
Therefore, it is. So yeah, that's one of the only movies where I came out and was like, that was a perfect movie. What about you, Jerry? What was your favorite movie you've seen in theaters? Like, what was the best theater?
Like
Best
experience
theater.
or just the movie itself?
The best theater
'Cause I
experience
think those are
is
two-
Infinity War and Endgame. First of all,
Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say that
Yeah.
because there's nothing that can top that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
At
did you
least that
premiere
I've
it?
seen.
Did you go to the premiere?
we
or-
saw. You were with us. We saw him when we saw Infinity War, right? You were there, right?
No.
You were in the
No, we
same
saw
theater?
Noah. We saw
I was
Noah
not
when we
there
saw.
because I
We saw Noah when we
Yes,
saw
I remember
Infinity
that.
War.
I was not there. I don't know why I wasn't there.
Well, it wasn't Encounter going. It was. I was thinking it was because it was the bridge going,
That's right.
and that's why
But
Noah was there.
because I think I saw it the same day.
You probably saw it at a different theater.
You know what it was? It came out the week before my birthday. My sister took me, so I saw it
Okay.
Mm.
as a birthday present.
Got it.
So
Okay.
that's why I didn't see it with any of you guys because I was literally viewing at the same time you were.
Yeah, we didn't know Noah was going to be there with the whole bridge. We went to
Oh,
see
you
it.
just happened to.
We went to see it
Oh,
with
wow.
our friends at the premiere, and the
A lot
whole
of our
bridge
friends were
was
there.
the whole bridge was there.
That's
Yes.
hilarious.
And we were just like, oh, hey, Noah. Well, I was like, hey, they didn't know Noah. They still don't know Noah.
Mhm.
So we played a little Modern Warfare with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
in
This-
the movie theater.
In,
Yes.
in the movie theater, yeah. During Infinity War.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Thanos says all of that for a drop of blood, and then he looks up from his console saying, like, "What?" I remember that he did that.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh,
Noah?
you did that.
No,
Yes.
yeah, Noah.
No,
Got
no, yeah.
I have a friend named Noah.
Call
It's
him
at least
George
two.
just to make things
My name
easier.
we do call him George to make things easier.
Really? I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
That. Oh man, why?
Also, Jack, the one. There's
nobody over there.
Jack, the one on the last podcast was the guy we played Modern Warfare with a couple weeks ago.
Got it.
The friend of mine. That was him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What we were your
George.
favorite theater movie? Yeah.
Oh.
We call it my friend Noah George
Yes.
because it's easier.
That came about. You asked how it came about,
Yes.
right? Okay. The three of us hung out all the time back when. I guess we were all in high school by then.
Yeah.
Because of church,
Yeah.
and
But then you left the church
I did leave the church for
Eventually.
other reasons, but
to go to a different church.
Yes.
I was the last one to leave, though.
Yes.
Not counting George, who's still there.
He's
because-
still there.
You still there?
I left.
You
I
left
left to
too.
go to Grace.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, beside the point.
Yeah.
We just. I got tired. It didn't matter. You guys didn't mind calling each other Noah because you're
it
not
was
talking about
super-
yourself in the third person.
super easy to distinguish.
So I
Noah,
got,
come here.
I got tired of calling him Noah, and them both being saying what, and me telling that one of them was an idiot.
Okay.
Cool. I decided to name. I think it started with you or
Was
George.
it? Was it me?
I think you started as George, and then over the like coming weeks we. Hang on, you could get a little more in
Hold
there.
on. I can. Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet.
Perfect.
Oh, it's over the brim.
Is it watered down enough now?
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. Hold on. And he just drops just little tiny.
Dumps the whole thing.
No, you're making me laugh.
So George, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
so I think we started off calling Noah Margie George.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I
And
was
then,
George
and
first.
then over the weeks we just forgot which one was which.
Okay.
And then we all reconvened because that's a thing that we did.
Yes.
We like had a full on like family meeting that we're not family. That was a sight.
Is it
right
watered
there.
down yet, enough?
It's a little too watered down.
Sorry if you
oddly
can't
enough.
see that, but it was filled
It was.
to the brim.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
So
and then-
I forgot which one was called George. So we just sat down or stood up or we did something. We were all present at some point, and we just started calling Noah Galleta George,
his last name.
and we just
and that's
set in
just,
stone
yeah,
that he
that's-
was George,
yeah.
Yes.
and that was
This is
maybe
Albert.
5 years. This
His
not
beard's
not,
name is
not
Albert.
me, my beard.
His
I,
beard's
I am,
name is
I am
Albert.
learning a lot of names today.
Yeah.
You are learning
His
an
beard's name is Albert. That's
Okay.
the only one you need to remember. Not even Jerry. Just Albert.
Albert.
I'd be
Or-
okay
Beard's
if you,
name is
or,
Albert.
or like Big Al, depending
Big
on
Al.
how
Big
depending on like
Al.
how bushy it
Al
is.
Bush.
Okay.
It's not as bushy as it once was.
No, I can't do that anymore.
Unfortunately.
I'm not allowed to.
Yeah. Jerry has a romance.
Okay.
I do have a romance,
A1?
just one.
Okay, for now.
I
Got
hope
it.
forever.
Okay.
I don't want two romances because I can't handle that.
Okay.
That
wouldn't be
sounds
able
like a
to
bad
either,
romance.
It does. Is that a song or a band?
I'm pretty sure it's Lady Gaga song.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
So. It is.
Right?
Bad romance.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
Poker Face.
No, that's not.
A Star is Born.
There you go. That's Lady Gaga.
Anyway,
Paparazzi.
well, let's go way back. Way back. Favorite theater movie.
Favorite
movie you
movie
saw
theater
in
experience.
theaters.
Like 10 minutes ago.
Not experience because Infinity War Endgame.
You're right. So
Best-
I'll do number two.
Best
Yes.
movie you saw.
I
in
guess
Really
maybe
is
theaters.
number two.
Yeah.
I think the best movie I saw in theaters was The Hateful Eight.
Ooh.
Really?
A lot of people don't like that movie.
I loved that.
I
movie.
like that
Okay.
movie a lot.
It was
Tarantino.
It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun, and I was. If you haven't seen it, I'm not. There's a huge twist at the end.
Okay.
But it was. I was not expecting it,
It's
and it kind of throws two twists in there also, and it was just. It was phenomenal. Might have helped that I saw it at like 11 p.m. So I was. It was me. It was me. It was me and my best
And that's
friend.
like a 2.5 hour movie.
yeah, it was.
So.
That movie took forever. It was so much fun,
See,
and we were
I-
the only ones in the theater too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I,
cool.
I haven't seen that movie, and then the director's cut.
So yes, I was about to say, watch the director's cut on Netflix.
Okay,
Even
yeah.
though that sounds worse because it's longer, on Netflix they split it up into 4 episodes, so it's a lot more digestible.
Yes.
You can. It's a lot easier to watch.
Because in the movie theater it was 4 parts.
It was
all
4.
in
Yeah,
one.
it was 4 parts. But in the director's cut on Netflix, it's basically 4. It's like a mini series of
Interesting.
each part of the movie. But it is all. It is also a little longer because it is the director's cut. But it is split up, so it's a lot easier to watch.
think
They're
I gotta
like
watch, 'cause
they're like
there's-
40-minute episodes, and there's like 4 of them.
I'll probably watch that because I haven't seen the director's cut.
I watched it. It's good.
Okay. I tried to watch it, and like 20 minutes in, I'm like, I'm not really in the mood to watch it, and then I never tried again.
You have to keep watching.
It-
Most of the movie is very slow.
It's
Yes.
really slow in the first like 2 chapters, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
So like Tarantino.
Yeah, like most Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
And then boy does it speed up.
How did you feel about you too, Jordan? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I didn't actually see that one.
Really?
I wanted
that in
to
theaters.
and then forgot.
Okay. It's very Tarantino.
It is very Tarantino. It's very slow. It's slower. It's slow for even longer than
Yes.
Hateful Eight.
Interesting.
There's literally like, I don't know, 5 minutes of action at the end of the movie, and that's basically all the action in the movie.
Yes. It's very good. One of the best acting I've ever seen. Just the best
Oh,
acting I've
the
ever
acting
seen.
was great. Yeah.
That's DiCaprio.
It's DiCaprio and Pitt. Brad Pitt,
Okay.
Yeah. That and I wasn't bored, even though how long and slow it is. I wasn't bored once. It's a big love letter to 60s.
It's
60s Hollywood.
yeah, which I love. If you like movies, you'll like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Mhm.
If you don't like movies,
You're gonna be bored.
you're gonna hate the movie. Yeah,
You are not gonna like the movie.
yeah, like yeah, never mind. But yeah, if you like movies, you'll like the movie.
Yeah, it's good.
It's like the most movie a movie can get.
Yeah.
It's like movie squared.
Yeah, It's
Whoa.
very movie. We saw that in theaters. It also helps you if you know a lot of the Charles Manson story, because that's kind of part of the plot.
See, I didn't know that was part of the plot.
Yeah. And
Going in.
that's not really a spoiler because I think you're supposed to know that before going into the movie. So yeah, if you know that, that also helps because it adds tension and whatever.
Yes.
So yeah, I would recommend seeing it. It's a good it's a Tarantino movie. It's supposed to be his second to last one. He was supposed to make 10, and that was his 9th one. But now he's talking about making more.
Okay. Probably because he likes
Because Hateful Eight was his 8th one.
Because of the 8.
It's the hate part.
It's the hate part of the 8.
It's the hate part of the 8.
That's another theory.
Uh,
not.
It's unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed.
But he always said he was going to make 10 movies. Hateful Eight was his 8th one. Hollywood was his 9th one, and then he was going to make another one. But now he's talking about making more, which is. I mean, I like Tarantino movies, but I kind of always liked the.
I like that there's a
10
finality.
movie. Yeah, exactly.
See,
So-
for whatever reason, I was thinking he was only going to make 9, so I thought that was his last one, Hollywood.
Okay.
But
Maybe I'm wrong.
I know I could be wrong.
One of us is wrong.
Probably.
I feel like if he does just do a 10th movie, he would be like, by the way, these were all in the same universe, and then.
Oh no, they are.
Like
They're-
Tarantino.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
What?
either they're all in the same universe or they're all in like kind of an extension of the universe. Either
Really?
either they do all take place in the same universe or they're like movies in that universe. Like I'm pretty sure Django is a movie in the Hollywood universe.
Gotcha.
Because Kill Bill is him, correct?
Kill Bill is
There's not Kill Bill. I'm not thinking of Kill
I was
Bill.
gonna
Which
say.
one am I thinking of? There's one of his early ones
Pulp Fiction,
is
Reservoir Dogs.
maybe Pulp Fiction. It's around the same time as, or sorry, way after Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Same characters. Not
Yeah,
characters.
it's-
Sorry, same universe, different characters, different time.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
But
so
it
those,
happens after.
Yes,
Yeah.
like it's actually part of.
and I don't,
Yeah.
I don't
Maybe
know
Inglourious
if I don't know if it
Basterds,
is. It might be Inglourious Basterds. That's a movie within
Yes.
that universe, but they do technically all take place in the same universe.
Yes.
Just some of them aren't real and some of them are.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting. They are all connected.
Somehow they're all connected.
Yeah, in
yes.
one way or another. It's
Because
very
they're all in
interesting.
different times in history.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah.
He's very historical fiction kind of movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. What is your guys' favorite Tarantino movie? Mine is Django.
Mine is
easily.
also Django.
Django or Inglourious Basterds, but Django takes the cake for me.
I think I'd have to go Inglourious Basterds.
It's a great movie.
That's
It's
so
really-
much fun.
Yeah,
There's
Yeah.
that's just a fun movie.
I mean,
Close
yeah,
second for me.
they're both just fun to watch because of the action scenes
Yeah.
and everything.
I love. Okay, first of all, they're my top two probably because of Christoph Waltz himself.
Christoph Waltz is an amazing actor,
Have you
He's
know
good.
Christoph Waltz is the bad guy in Inglourious Basterds?
and
He's
the,
the leader of the.
He does a phenomenal job.
Yes.
yeah, he's the leader of the
The
Nazis.
Nazi
uh,
search
He's
group.
the he's the main bad. He's the main
Gestapo,
antagonist.
Gestapo.
He's the main antagonist,
yes.
and in Django, he's the guy that helps Django out. He's a good guy in that
Yes.
one, which
Yes.
shows his range. It's really, and he's just already a good actor.
Yeah, I think because both have a good amount of action, both have a good amount of heart. I think the redemption in Django makes me want to say Django more. But I do like World War II more than Civil War in terms of genre of
That's
history, genre history, time of history.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah.
fair. No, I mean, World War II is always pretty interesting.
There's just so much that went on in World War II.
Yeah.
There's
Like
just
I don't know,
from all
in like
different
in
sides of everything.
at like one point or another, I think there was like a war happening.
Within a war.
Oh, in World War II, there did that war encompass the globe? Do you know?
I don't know, but it encompassed
Like,
it
were
made
there-
up a lot of Earth.
Were there wars happening in, say, I'm just spitballing here, but like Europe, and then also Japan at the same time, or like not Japan,
No,
not
but I
necessarily
think it,
Japan,
like-
but like Pacific
I
Island
think
area.
like it was more like not Europe and the Pacific Island. It was more like the Pacific Islands in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay, just to add to this hypothetical situation.
Yeah.
Would the U.S. be part of it?
No, they kind of.
I-
Later.
I
you
feel
know,
I feel like they wouldn't have
they were more of a,
joined at the beginning. They feel like
They were like an ex machina.
Okay.
They come in at an ex machina in film is when some random power comes in at the end and saves the day.
Yes.
God.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know if there's something going on in Africa too? Maybe say like Europe, not Europe.
So like,
yeah, Europe and Africa.
Europe was in Africa.
I totally meant Egypt. They don't start with E's. I got confused.
Yeah.
So many words.
Africa, Egypt, Europe,
Yeah,
America.
yeah.
Maybe I did make that drink a little too strong for you.
Yeah, okay.
You're right. I need to water it down some more.
Hydrate or dehydrate?
If all of the ice just spills into here, I'm gonna be a little upset.
The glass breaks. Ice goes everywhere.
It's glass. I thought it was plastic.
Clean
No,
the drink.
These are real wine glasses. These are my parents.
These are your parents?
Hey, Dad.
Who is this? Inglourious Bastards.
Yes,
Great
Inglourious
movie,
Bastards.
yes.
The reason I think that one takes the cake
Also
for
starring
me-
Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is starring Brad
Yes.
Pitt.
And Django is Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
Thank
I was
you,
just
thank you for
'cause-
that information.
But Tarantino likes reusing actors.
He does. Because Brad Pitt's been in like
was
3 of them.
Leo has also been in like 3 of them.
Leo was in Django's Django, yeah.
Yeah. And he was in
and Hollywood.
Hollywood.
What was Brad? Brad was only in Brad Pitt. Was
Has
only
he
in
only been in 2?
Bastards and Hollywood, right?
Okay.
Right?
And
Maybe only
then-
twice.
and-
Actually, no.
and-
Samuel
but
Jackson.
he was
Sam
also-
Jackson's been in like
and-
4 of them.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt was also in Deadpool too.
That's true.
Was he?
He had a cameo as the Invisible Guy. When he gets electrocuted,
Oh,
that's
that's
Brad
right.
Pitt.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
right.
so funny.
It's so good.
That's
He's
right.
in
I
it for a half a second.
I love...
yeah.
Because I'm like, no, he's... You don't see it, but you do. You
You
see
do.
him after he's dead.
Yeah.
Once he dies.
You don't know it was a surprise cameo until he dies.
Yeah, that's
good.
that's right. I forgot about that.
Yes.
But I think Inglourious Bastards, for me, is just how ridiculous their accents were.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, and then just Brad Pitt's southern accent.
Buongiorno.
And then their Italian accents that they use at the end. It's just so funny.
When
You
Brad
can tell
Pitt's,
that Tarantino just like spiked up all the accents. Like, you know what? Just be as Italian as you can.
Yes.
yeah.
Be as German as you can.
And then Brad Pitt's good at accents.
Yes.
But his southern accent in that movie is so over the top
Yeah.
that it's bad.
Yeah.
It feels like on purpose.
the
and then
most
he just
American you can be.
When
Yeah.
Brad Pitt's character the entire time is talking about like he can speak Italian really well, and then at the end he's like buongiorno.
I forgot about that. Buongiorno.
And then they're fighting a third or fourth guy that speaks Italian, and he
Yeah.
goes, "I know the second most Italian here." And they're like, "What do you know?" And I go, "Nothing." And they're like, "Okay."
Killing Nazis.
Nazis. Yeah.
Oh man.
His accent was fun in that movie though.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was-
definitely like on purpose, like over the top.
Yeah, because it's Brad Pitt.
It's
He can,
Brad Pitt.
he can do whatever
And
he
in
wants.
a Tarantino movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it was that movie was fun.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Very
enjoy. Those are definitely my 2 favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that like Ryan from The Office. I don't know the actor's name.
Yeah, I forgot his name too.
BJ Ryan.
Yeah.
BJ, yeah.
Is that
BJ
his
Ryan.
name?
BJ. Something.
BJ something.
BJ Blazkowicz. No, that was a joke. That's the guy from the it's a video game. Wolfenstein. He's
Okay.
the
Okay,
main
anyway.
character.
Moving past whatever that came out of your mouth.
Sorry, I just mumbled a lot.
I love that he doesn't have any lines in the movie until like the last 20 minutes.
Yes.
He's in the entire movie. Last 20 minutes, he's like the second biggest
Yeah.
character.
Well, like he was in the part of the whole.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it, but like,
Heist.
well,
That's not a heist.
well,
So you're not
It's a
spoil-
heist for death.
If you call it the wrong.
a death heist.
They're stealing life.
If you call it the wrong thing, you're not spoiling
A
anything.
death heist. A dice.
A dice.
Diced. That sounds wrong.
Hitler got diced.
Hitler got diced. I still haven't seen Reservoir Dogs though.
I actually I've seen part of Reservoir Dogs. I haven't seen all of it. I've heard it's good,
I've only heard good things about.
but I've heard better things about other Tarantino movies.
That's true.
Nobody ever says Reservoir Dogs is their favorite.
That's true.
I don't think I've seen that one, so it's not my favorite.
Exactly.
Are you sure?
No,
Okay, there you go.
I'm not positive.
Anyway, speaking of good action, because Inglourious Bastards and Django have really good action. I watched John Wick, the first one, for the first time in like a long time last night. Still so good.
I haven't seen that one.
Really.
I haven't seen any of them.
Please watch John Wick.
I don't have money to go see movies all the time,
John Wick came out in 2014.
so I still didn't have money to see movies all the time. I was a senior in high school then. Wait.
That's crazy. No, you
No.
were junior. You would have had to be a junior.
I was a sophomore. Because
Sophomore.
I graduated 16.
Yep. No, I
What?
was.
You said 2014.
14.
Yeah.
We started high school in 2013.
2014.
We started in 13 and ended in 14. Right?
I graduated in 2016. So I was a sophomore because
two-
math.
It had to. You. So did we? We didn't start.
Or a junior, depending on when it came out, because I would have been a junior at the end of 2014.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about this right now because I don't want my head to hurt.
That's fair.
Yeah.
This doesn't make any sense.
Because I moved,
No, it does
You're
make
2
sense.
years above us in school.
Yes.
But we probably started in 2013.
Because I started. I
You
moved to California.
Graduated in 2016.
I did graduate. So math, Noah.
Yes.
The school year.
Oh no, that is right. Never mind.
I
We're
moved
fine.
to California in
Are you?
2012. I started 7th grade in 2012.
Okay.
That
Why
means-
are we back in 2012?
That means 2013 I started 8th grade. 2014 I started freshman year
We
of high school.
started in 2014.
Yes. Because 15, 16, 17,
The
freshman, junior, senior.
when the end of the school year for me as a sophomore was 2014. Also, the beginning of the school year for me as a junior was 2014.
Okay, that makes sense.
That
That means
does
she
make
started
sense.
junior
so
year.
depending
That
on
when we started our freshman year.
2014.
it just depends on when the movie came out. If I was a sophomore or
Yes.
junior.
Everything makes sense.
We're good.
now.
Are you
We're
sure?
good. No. No, we're good. We're
That was like a
good.
5-minute confusion.
That
It
was
was.
awful. Anyway, watch John Wick. It's
Okay.
really good. And the action is just the action choreography is amazing.
I have
And
not
it's-
known
and
one
it's Keanu
person.
Reeves.
It's Keanu Reeves.
I have
Come
not
on.
known
Come
one
on.
person that didn't like the movie.
Yeah.
Or didn't love the movie.
If you like action and stuff, like I know you do, you'll love the movie.
Yes.
You trying to assume things about me?
Yes.
Sure, we've known each other since 2014.
Don't assume
I
anything.
think, I think it's 2014 at least.
Were you a sophomore?
Actually, no. I think we... No, you were.
No.
No, we met 7th or 8th grade, so 2012
Yeah.
or 13.
Because I was in high school.
Yeah,
met
when
you.
I was in 7th or 8th
Yeah.
grade.
Yes.
So 2012 or 13.
Okay.
It's been a long. It's 2000. It's 2020.
It is
We've
2020.
known each other for 7 or 8 years,
Or 6.
or 6 if we're doing our math wrong.
Well, and I've known your brother even longer.
Yeah, you knew Justice way longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've only known Jordan since sophomore year,
So
so
2015.
2015.
So 5
yeah.
years.
So I get seniority here.
You
Yes.
do actually.
So this is now my podcast. Thank you for
This
coming,
is
everyone.
our podcast.
No!
You gonna
Well, that's
water
fine.
down your drink again?
Yeah.
Wait, my water's right here.
Your water is. Right
Okay.
there.
Oh, you're
I
not
already-
gonna go top off inside.
Can
I
I guest
already
star on your
drank my-
podcast?
Go.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe the
well,
next
hold on.
one. I think the next one's probably
Next
better.
one.
Next one.
You, you can stay if you want, just don't speak.
Just sit there and talk,
So what do you want to talk
but
about?
in your
Joel?
head.
Okay.
In your head, not
Can-
out loud.
How about I talk about out loud, but not in my head?
So you don't think before you
Nope.
say anything, it's out.
Yep.
That might be a good idea.
That might be
for
better,
something.
actually.
Yes.
What do we want to talk about, Jerry? In our podcast. Welcome to We Hate Things, episode Jerry.
Today, we are going to talk about things. Don't know what yet.
Yeah.
This is where the not thinking comes into play. So this is actually when you can help us.
Now
Cool.
speak.
I...
Okay, your time is up. No.
Yes, Jerry.
Dang it! Oh!
Ah,
It's not my podcast anymore.
No, it's not.
I mean, it says Noah's MacBook Pro.
It
Do you even
does.
own anything here?
No, that's mine. That's mine. That's mine.
Half yours.
That's mine.
That's not even yours.
That's
your
my mom's.
Can you guys smell it? It's watermelon lemonade.
Because I can't. Now I can.
Yeah.
Ah, that is watermelon lemonade in flames. Candles. Everyone needs them. You stanky. This candle, personally, I enjoy. It smells like watermelon, which, great smell. Smells like lemonade, great smell, great taste. Put them together, burn it. You got yourself a real nice waxy candle here.
Yeah, you're doing great. It has to be 2 minutes, though, so...
It does
Oh,
have
two
to-
two
ads have
minutes.
to be 2 minutes long.
Yeah. If you need help, just let us know.
Yeah, just let us know. We'll...
I'm not gonna drink the
Gonna demonstrate how much I love this candle by eating the flame.
Buy candle.
Buy white White Barn scented candles.
Probably from Hobby Lobby.
I think my mom said it was from Bath and Body Works.
Okay, they're all the same to me. So
Jerry, I noticed you're wearing a DD on your chest.
Yes.
What mean?
It mean the superhero Daredevil.
I
okay,
knew that. I just started the conversation. He didn't even notice.
we're really good podcast.
Why'd you
Hey,
stop?
what are you guys talking about over here?
Why'd
Can't hear you
you
get your
stop?
hands in your face.
Why'd you
no.
stop talking?
Daredevil. It's my favorite superhero.
Really?
It is. I wouldn't lie to you on my podcast.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
Good
I'm not
notes.
I'm not in the
it's
guest
our
seat.
podcast,
You're in the
yeah,
guest
so I
seat.
need to lean toward
There's
you.
nobody
Yeah.
over there.
Oh,
Hey, Jack.
I thought Jack was over here.
Where is he?
there's Jack and Jack 2. Daredevil.
Yes, Daredevil.
Did
Is that
that.
where Jack Comes from? In,
Jack?
Incredibles. There's just two of them.
No, it's
Yeah.
because he's the jack of all trades.
Yeah,
But there's two Jacks.
There's two. There's
Yes.
two
That's why it's
Jack.
Jack.
There's
There's
two
two of
his
them.
Jacks.
name is Jack.
and two Jacks.
So Daredevil.
Yes.
Superhero favorite because
Yeah.
yes, he's blind.
True.
That's not
And
the
you're
only
blind.
reason. I am not blind.
So the only reason is because he's blind. you
No,
said.
it's not because he's blind. It's one of the reasons. He's blind, and I just enjoy that. I mean, a lot of superheroes have like some shortcoming that they overcome.
Yes.
Makes them better. But like to have one of your senses just taken away, and like have everything else enhanced.
Yeah.
Just, to me, it's cool. And he's Catholic, so I mean, he believes in Jesus,
Yeah.
which is pretty great.
Who needs people like Spider-Man who got an extra sense?
Yeah,
When you
Yeah.
can have a
yeah.
sense
When you
taken
can lose
away.
one and be better.
What was your favorite season of the TV
I take
show?
it. I take it. You watched the. TV
I
show.
love the TV
Yes.
show.
It was really. I'm sad they canceled it.
I
That's,
am
That's
so
kind of the
sad.
only one I'm sad they canceled. Also Punisher. I liked Punisher.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the last season of Punisher because I don't want it to be over.
Yeah.
I'm one of
okay.
those people. I just don't do it because I don't.
It was good.
Want it
It's
to
still
be
worth
over.
watching if you ever want to watch
I'm planning on it.
it. John Bernthal is amazing as,
Yeah, he
as
is.
the Punisher.
Um,
What's the actor's name for Daredevil?
Charlie Cox.
Thank you.
He did a phenomenal job.
So good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I loved how well he played both Matt Murdock And Daredevil.
Yes.
Yeah.
because that was a huge part of that show was how Matt Murdock, the lawyer, fit in with everything, and he had a lot of human
Like
problems.
his philosophy, just with Matt Murdock and Daredevil fit together.
Yeah.
Played a huge.
He a fantastic
role.
job. Charlie
Yeah.
Cox, if you're watching,
Sponsor
I really
us.
hope you're Daredevil in the Marvel universe again.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he already said he's not going to do it.
I know he did. I saw that.
I'm
but
hoping that's just
you
a
will be
ruse.
Charlie Cox. I believe in
If,
you.
Change your mind.
if they introduced Charlie Cox as Daredevil in Spider-Man 3, I would love that more than anything.
I would cry,
Yeah.
like legit tears.
I would love that so
At
much.
least 4.
If he was Peter Parker's lawyer for like the whole being Spider-Man thing.
I forgot that's how that ended.
Yes.
It's spoiler alert if you haven't seen Far From Home.
Spoiler alert! After we gave the spoiler,
Yeah.
sorry.
Retroactive spoiler alert.
Just skip ahead to where we're saying spoiler
Watch
alert,
us say
and then
spoiler alert,
rewind.
and go back. Yeah.
And, favorite season.
Yes.
That's hard. I don't know between 1 or 2. I like
There was
2.
only 2, right?
There's
3.
3.
What was the third one?
The
Third
third
one
one,
is
was
when-
after the Defenders.
Yes.
Okay.
He stays,
He's still Daredevil. He doesn't
still
have
dead.
his costume, and,
and
he's
then
not dead.
Fist comes back.
He is dead.
That's right. He's dead. Yeah.
That's the one with Bullseye. Bullseye's
Yes.
in that season.
Okay.
Yes. The guy that steals his suit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goodness, favorite season. It's 1 or 2. I really like his armor,
The armor is actually
and you
really
don't
cool.
see it
Once
until
he-
the
once he
very
gets it.
last like 10 minutes of season 1.
Yeah.
Which watching the whole season and being like, when is it coming? When is it
Yeah.
coming? When is it coming? And
Yeah.
it just didn't happen. I was really upset.
I feel like that's most superhero
They-
movies up
yeah.
to Iron Man at least,
Yeah,
where the suit never like comes into play because it's an origin story.
yeah. And it was like
they
that
do
for all
too
of
long
the.
sometimes though.
It was like that for all of the Marvel
Yes.
TV shows.
The Netflix
Yes.
ones,
They showed their costume, with the exception of Luke Cage,
because his is a t-shirt and
it's a,
jeans,
it's a yellow T-shirt, and he didn't wear a yellow T-shirt except for the flashback scenes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
which is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's not that hard of a costume.
I
No.
really like the
It's
yellow.
just a yellow
too.
t-shirt. That's his color.
It's yellow.
They all have a color.
At least let him wear a shirt.
Wear a
you
yellow.
know?
Well, let him wear something. A yellow something.
Anyway.
Yeah, beside the point. One or two, it's hard. One has my favorite fight scene when he's
which
in the
one is that?
stairwell and he's using the chain.
Yep.
That's
That's the one that always comes to mind when I think Daredevil.
that
That's
is
a good one.
of the coolest things I've ever watched in a superhero movie, which is saying a lot because Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean the not Ben Affleck. What's his face?
I don't know.
Batman.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Okay.
Thank you. He had a lot of cool scenes.
Yep.
There too, but I think that Daredevil one takes the cake for me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Um,
So season 1 would be your favorite, probably.
yeah, but I really loved that he was in the costume for all of
For
season
season
2.
2.
I personally like season 3 the best.
I need to watch them all again. I don't remember which
Season
one I
3
like
was
the
good.
best.
I love all three. I love all 3 seasons.
Yes.
Yeah, no, they're all good and worth watching.
The Bullseye, I think, was a huge dynamic to a very kind of like his reflection, where
Yes.
they both have awesome skills, and they just put.
But
against
one
each
can
other.
be used for bad depending on how you push.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Fisk coming back was like huge for me. I'm
Yeah.
like, holy crap.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
The actor that plays Fisk, so good. He did
He's
such a
perfect.
good job.
He's perfect for the role.
He's the same guy from Full Metal Jacket.
Yes.
D'Onofrio. Something.
D'Onofrio.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Vincent, there we
Yeah,
go.
Vincent
D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio.
Vincent.
Different
He-
D'Onofrio.
When he-
Different Vincio.
When he was cast, I was like, this dude doesn't look big enough to play Kingpin.
Yeah,
But-
because Kingston was supposed to be
He's,
like a
he's supposed to be
big dude.
like he was in
Into the Spider-Verse.
Into Spider-Verse, yeah. But he did a phenomenal job,
Yeah.
and he
He made himself bigger
was
than
just
life.
slightly unhinged enough to be like, the heck is going on?
Yeah.
You could tell he was like insane though, which like
Yeah,
Yeah.
added to it.
Yeah, he did so good at
Yes.
it. He's
And I think character building wise, when he decapitates the dude with the door in season 1, that's when you're like, oh,
yeah, you're
Yes.
like, oh,
this dude
okay.
is not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he did amazing at it. He did an amazing job acting.
He was really good at staring at paintings, so that's good.
He was.
Yeah.
Oh, and jail cell walls.
Yeah.
and jail cell walls that
He-
looked like a painting.
Yes. The same painting.
The same exact painting
Yes.
somehow.
He did really good with that.
I don't know if this is a popular opinion, unpopular opinion, but it is my opinion.
So what's wrong?
Probably, but no. I think the best villain, as far as like acting and how insane they are in the Marvel Universe.
The Marvel Universe, okay.
Marvel Universe.
Not Heath Ledger's the Joker.
No, not Heath Ledger's the Joker.
Because he'd
Was
be the best.
the Purple Man from Jessica Jones.
I
season
didn't
1.
watch Jessica Jones.
Really?
That was
What's the actor's name?
David Tennant.
David Tennant.
David Tennant.
Holy cow! I have never been more
He's
terrified.
just already a good actor.
If you don't know, season 1 of Jessica Jones, the bad guy, he can say anything to you, and
you have to do it.
You, can't fight the urge to not do it.
Yeah, yeah.
You
can't fight
one
the urge to
time-
do it.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
One time
have to do
he
it.
asked someone to stand and stare at a wall forever. They cut back to him 3 weeks later, and he was like,
Staring at the wall still.
he couldn't die
Yeah.
because he
Oh,
couldn't stop
it's
staring
that
at the wall.
extreme.
Yeah, he couldn't like take care of basic needs. He was standing there for
Yes.
3 weeks or however long it's been.
Yes.
He was just
It was.
completely unhinged.
It's terrifying.
He has
It is.
an
I might have to watch that.
No,
he's
it's good.
just- he's so fixated on Jessica Jones too that there's nothing else because she's the only person that's ever been able to resist him.
Yes, that's why it's like a whole.
That's
thing.
why he's
What
so
is her
like
power?
Good detective work and
She does
super
detective
strength.
work, and
super strength.
isn't she also like in? Doesn't she have like the same powers as Luke Cage?
No, because she's not
Isn't she like
not
invincible?
like
Is she
impenetrable
not?
skin.
Oh,
She's
okay.
just really strong, and she can jump to where it looks like flying. They don't exactly like say what her
she's-
powers
Acrobatics.
She's Superman in the beginning of Man of Steel
is. Yes,
when he's jumping
Pretty much.
on the ice. He's
yeah.
just jumping
and she
before
can like
before he can
control
fly.
how fast she falls.
That's a deep
it's,
cut.
It's not really flying, but
Okay.
yeah, she's. It's,
What if she's said she's controlling how fast she falls and she says 0? Then she'll just be flying.
Well, I don't think she just says it out loud.
0.
Zero.
Boom. Whoa. -4. You fly up.
Ah,
But yeah, David Tennant, Jessica Jones.
David Tennant is an amazing actor already,
He's-
so I've never seen him as a villain. I'd like to.
Well,
So I'd like to.
I mean, you kind of see him in Harry Potter
Yeah.
a little bit.
Oh, that's right. He's played.
Goblet of Fire.
He played Camber Snatch.
Yes.
It was something.
He played
a
Benedict
It was
Cumberbatch.
something like that.
He plays Barty
Bandersnatch.
Crouch Jr.
Barty Crouch. Thank
Yeah.
But you don't see him for most of the movie because
you. He's acting like.
he's it's
uh,
the I
he's
don't know
acting
who the
like- I
actor
don't
is,
remember.
but the
he's
Mad Eye
acting
Moody
like
actor
Mad Eye Moody.
is
Yeah.
playing
He's been in
David
things.
Tennant playing
Playing Mad Eye Moody.
Yes.
I can't remember the
As
actor's
Barty
name,
Crouch.
but he's been in things.
Right. Forgot about
Which-
that. I forgot about
which
that
that
whole thing.
that actor is
Spoiler
just
alert
phenomenal.
for Harry Potter.
Oh
Which
yeah,
is like-
for that movie that's been out for 15 years.
Yeah.
The Goblet of Fire.
I forgot about that whole thing. He was like
Yeah.
pretending to be Mad Eye Moody. the
He,
whole
Yeah.
he was drinking pumpkin.
So
or,
David
not
Tennant's
pumpkin
only in that
juice,
movie for maybe 10 minutes, but
yeah, but it's him.
even then it's very convincing,
Yeah.
Yes.
and he plays a phenomenal unhinged person.
Yeah,
Yes.
he does.
And
It's good.
I think like the apex of that is the Purple Man and Jessica
I forgot
Jones.
about that. Yeah. I forgot about that. This is cool. I like David Tennant. Tennant.
Tannit.
Tannit.
David Tants it.
Tans what?
Moving on.
Okay, cool. For me, the best villain. That's a good question.
Best villain in Marvel?
Yeah,
Loki. Just kidding.
that's a good answer though.
I think he has
a
the
good
best
answer. He has the
arc.
best arc.
Yes.
He has the best arc because it's redemption, but not.
Yeah. He's
at
one
the
of my.
same
He's
time.
one of my favorite Marvel characters. Like
Yeah,
just characters, not even just villains. I love Loki.
He's Tom Hiddleston does a fantastic job.
So
Yes.
good.
Just
I
throughout
can't
that
wait for the
entire-
Loki show. I just want. I think did we talk about this on the podcast yesterday?
What?
I want in Infinity War when Thanos is at the beginning when Thanos is attacking the Asgardian ship
We didn't
and
talk about
Thor says, "The sun will shine on us again, brother," to Loki or the other
Yeah.
way around.
Yes.
Loki says it to him.
Logan says it to him.
Loki says
Loki
it to
says
Thor.
I just want payoff for that line. I want
Thor
them
4.
to be brothers again, because now after Endgame we
Yes.
have 2012 Loki again.
Because Loki still exists, but Loki,
But
as we know him,
it's evil Loki.
is
Kind of like
not.
Gamora.
Yeah, like the same
Yeah.
thing with Gamora.
Yeah.
We have evil Loki again. He hasn't gone through the whole redemption arc because we have past Loki. Nor this Loki's dead,
And
unfortunately.
because Odin's already dead. Spoiler alert: Odin dies.
in
So
Ragnarok,
Loki.
And Ragnarok.
so is Loki in Infinity War. Retroactive spoiler alert
Wow.
again.
Just go back, you'll be fine. Just
Skip
pretend
forward
you're not
and
listening.
then.
But yeah, because Odin's already dead, so he's not going to have that whole Loki is king because Asgard's gone.
Yeah.
It's going to be really interesting to see where they take that.
Because, but Loki was still alive back in 2012.
He was alive in 2012, but we don't know where Loki is in
20.
2025.
Because
think
I
is
mean,
when
technically,
it takes
him
place.
him getting away created a whole new timeline.
Yes.
Yes.
So
So it'll be interesting to see what
We already have
timeline
a-
is in the Loki show.
yeah,
If
we
it's
we have a
current
teaser
timeline
trailer.
or if it's do we?
We have it. There is a teaser trailer.
I forgot it.
And I think the most important part of it was, or I think it was a teaser trailer of a bunch of spots of like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision, and then at the end there's Tom Hiddleston sitting in what seems like a prison with in like prison garb with it says TWC on his shirt, and I looked into that because I like Loki. Apparently that's like time prison, to put it lightly.
Okay.
So he's traveling through time and he gets arrested.
Okay.
and
So
he-
which means that he could end up.
He could end up in
Meeting
our
Thor
timeline.
again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's very weird. I'm
but
sure
is
they'll
it-
tie him back in.
but
because
is
it's
it
great.
2012 Thor? Like,
Yeah.
is it that timeline?
They'll
or
have to. They'll
Endgame
have to
timeline?
be very specific about what timeline we're in.
It's gonna get really confusing.
It'll,
make
it'll be
us-
fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're gonna find a way to tie Loki back into the main cinematic
I
universe.
hope so.
Because
still hope
everyone
so.
loves Loki.
And I don't think Tom Hiddleston's obviously not done with the role.
It doesn't
too,
seem
because
like it. Yeah.
He loves it.
He's
playing-
doing the show.
Doing the show. Yeah. Unless they cast somebody else because Loki can shapeshift.
He can, but Tom Hiddleston is.
Like
Pretty sure-
in the
a
show.
while ago, yeah, he is. We've seen him in the show.
I'm pretty sure the only actor that's done with the role is Chris Evans. He's the only one that said, "I'm kind of done with Captain
Yeah,
America
and
now."
RDJ said that for a minute too, but now he's already talking about coming back.
Yes.
But
And Chris
not,
Hemsworth
not,
loves
as,
being
not as
Thor.
like a feature character.
Yeah.
It'd be like.
It'd be like a probably more just
like
like, a
what Don
mentor
Cheadle was.
character again. Yeah,
Yes.
like a background character.
Kinda like
I
this
bet you
him in
know
Spider-Man.
the Rhodey from the first Iron Man is done too.
Really? Oh.
That actor. I don't think he's coming
I don't know.
back.
Terrence Howard might come back and play.
I'm
You
hoping
know his
Terrence
name?
Howard comes back. I knew too. Ooh, look at that bug. It's floating there. Look at it.
It's called flying. He said 0 and he.
He said 0. He wasn't moving. It was really weird. He was just. He said 0.
It's called flying, though. He did fly.
He was flying.
Yeah.
He had wings.
Yeah, I didn't know we had a teaser for Loki.
We do. Yeah, he was at the end.
I
of
saw the one for WandaVision.
Yeah.
Going through the different decades of TV.
Yes.
Yeah, which is probably going to
And
be all
then-
in her mind.
And then
Yeah.
the Captain America and the
The
Winter Soldier.
Falcon and
Falcon.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier has. I think they got an actual
they're
trailer.
done filming, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I'm pretty sure they got like an actual trailer. For
I think
it,
the
too.
only thing that they released, though, is Falcon throwing the shield.
You do get to
at a
see
tree.
Falcon throwing the shield,
That's
but
it, though.
my question is, how is he going to be Captain America? Captain America is supposed to be a super soldier. Falcon's
not
a
what I
normal.
thought you were gonna say.
Falcon. No,
No.
I'm not racist. Falcon. I mean, Captain America.
That does not make any sense.
Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers had a super serum injected to him, and that's why he's all buff and it will never die. Except he does, but
So-
kind of. But Falcon Sam is
Yeah.
his name. He doesn't have any superpowers or anything.
So
he's a normal dude.
in the comics, Sam Wilson takes over Captain America
It's
because
the second one.
Captain America dies.
Yeah,
Again, spoiler alert.
kind of.
Um,
Watch Endgame. You'll see.
Yeah,
In the comics,
in,
yes.
in the
the
comics,
comics, he
Steve
does.
Rogers does die.
If you're reading the
for-
comics,
for a
this
bit.
is a spoiler.
Spoiler.
alert.
This came out 20 years
I've
ago.
never
I don't know
met
where you've
anyone
been.
who has actually read the comics. So
I wasn't even alive for this, so if you're watching and
you
I'm
are.
so sorry.
You're still reading them. You're just a
But yeah,
really slow reader.
so in the comics, Captain America dies. Sam Wilson takes over, and he uses the Falcon suit. So it's a combination of Falcon and Captain America.
Okay.
So it's just spray painted to be
Yeah.
America colors.
Yes. Kind of like
Interesting.
the Iron Patriot.
Yeah,
Iron Man 2
but
and
he
3.
still uses the wings, and he just has the shield as an accessory.
Okay, so he's
So he's not just a human.
He's Captain Falcon.
Yes, he's Captain Falcon from the
Because it's still
Captain
just
Falcon video game
because
series.
it's still
Captain Falcon.
because it's still just called the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They didn't change the name after.
But it
Endgame.
has the shield as a logo, though.
Yeah.
It's part of the logo.
And Bucky cut his hair.
That's true.
That's upsetting.
Yeah.
He cut it. Yeah, he has short hair now.
That's very sad.
Uh,
I enjoyed.
James Buchanan Barnes, played by Sebastian Stan.
Mhm.
He's
I
really,
hope-
really good as him.
I
as-
hope at
as
some
Bucky.
point they both are Captain America. They switch roles at some point.
Yeah,
that'd be cool to
because
see.
that happens in the comics. Too.
Yeah.
Once.
Well,
It would be good.
Bucky becomes Cap after Falcon dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spoiler.
Retroactive spoiler alert.
That's
I didn't know
that.
So I doubt they're gonna kill off Falcon, but if they both used the shield, like Civil War, like the end of Civil War when Cap and
Yes.
Bucky are both
Right,
using
Oh,
they're
the
just
shield,
going back and
if they
that
did stuff
scene
like
is so
that,
cool.
that's one of my favorite fight scenes in the MCU. First of all, the Iron Man, Cap, and Bucky fight scene at the end of Civil War.
Iron Man got his butt handed to him.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't have a
It
chance.
was so
No.
cool.
He-
And my favorite type of fighting, when it's well choreographed, we talked about this in the Jack episode, is hand-to-hand combat. When it's well choreographed, it's so much fun to watch, and that scene was really well done for a
It was-
Marvel movie.
It's fantastic. Job.
It's fantastic.
Yep, they did
Especially just that 3 seconds where they're throwing the shield back and forth against Tony and
Yeah.
everything,
That's what I was thinking.
and
of.
it's so good.
Phenomenal. Grade A. Top shelf.
Yeah,
Yes.
Civil War is
A tier.
we've talked about I don't know about what my top 3 would be, but it would be near there. I love Civil War.
I need to watch it again. I feel like in my head, I just watched Cap 1, and I personally like Cap 1, the first Avengers, more than Civil War.
Really?
I like
Interesting.
I really like Cap 1, but Civil War is still better. It goes 3-2-1
It
or
shows-
3-1-2.
It shows his character.
It is more about his
It
character.
does, yeah.
It's more about his
It's
character.
less
More?
about Captain America.
I mean,
it's more about
Civil-
Steve Rogers.
Yes.
Civil War is an Avengers movie.
And people
It's not about
didn't
just
have
Captain
faith in him.
America.
And then he did everything selflessly anyway.
Yeah. Just a kid from
And-
Brooklyn.
And it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I think the reason I love Civil War so much is because that's the first time you see Spider-Man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's fun. That was really fun.
Yes.
And personally, the Vision is my favorite Avenger.
Vision?
And
Really?
He's
he
really
is.
OP.
He is. And I was so upset the entire time because I'm like, how are they going to, like, make the Vision fair?
Like overpowered.
And
as
he
is.
just comes in at the end, and then he almost kills
Uh,
Rhodey.
spoiler alert.
And
man.
spoiler alert for a movie that
Retroactive
came
spoiler
out
alert.
6 years ago.
You're
Yeah.
going to hear us talk about Vision in the episode we recorded yesterday. Jordan doesn't like Vision.
I'm
Did I
so
say that?
sorry.
Well,
An
we've
episode?
talked about him. We both kind of find him boring.
I don't hate him.
In the movies, at least.
I love Vision. I just love his like,
like the
power
character.
set. I love Paul Bettany.
I do, and I was about to say that. I
Yeah,
love
Paul
Paul
Bettany's
Bettany as Vision. I love Paul Bettany in anything he's in,
And
basically. But
I
he's really
love
good as Vision.
that. What? Goodness, what movie? Age of Ultron.
Yes.
I love how the whole like Mjolnir thing was the reason why like all the rest of the Avengers trusted him to not be Ultron.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
Because
That's a good point.
everyone like you can see like everyone kind of panics for a
Like-
little bit.
Yeah.
Is
And
he on
then
opposite
Thor's
side?
like, all right.
Yeah. He's fine.
Question: could Ultron have lifted Mjolnir?
No.
He's a machine.
No,
Okay.
because
But that's the post credit
that's
scene.
the elevator thing. Yeah.
The elevator would still go up. The
Yeah.
elevator's not worthy.
Yeah.
The reason I say no is because
He does technically have sentience.
he's sentient
Yeah.
because he is an advanced version of Jarvis and the
Yes.
Mind Stone.
Yeah.
Yes.
And with evil intentions.
Mhm.
The Vision, on the other hand, is Jarvis as a person, basically.
Plus the Mind Stone.
Plus the Mind Stone.
I wouldn't even say good intentions, but I mean not obviously not bad intentions. But he's not like, oh, I'm gonna help the Avengers. He's like, I'm gonna
He's
make
helping.
sure
He's helping
people.
mankind.
I'm gonna help people survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Which
is-
is
which
is
why
really
I
like-
think he can lift
Which
Mjolnir.
would be actually really fun if he were against the event. Like obviously in Civil War he kind of was.
Yeah.
He chose his side.
He chose
Based
Iron
on-
Man's side because that Iron Man in that one
Less-
kind of chose
less
life.
catastrophic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Captain America wanted
Freedom.
freedom.
Yes.
Which he's Captain America. He has to.
Yeah. Which
Um,
makes sense. I don't want to get into the
yeah.
politics of that movie.
Kind of unpopular. This is kind of a little off topic. Kind of unpopular opinion. The Cap 1 Captain America suit is my favorite.
Okay.
You got to go back and look at it. It's more padded and it looks more like a
Uniform.
It looks
It's
it
a
looks
sword.
more
It looks more like a
militaristic.
soldier's uniform. It's my favorite. I love it.
Honestly, either Civil War or Endgame would be for mine.
You like the scales?
I love the scales.
The
It
scales
looks
were pretty
great.
cool.
And then
But
with him,
I love the.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, of course. That's just one of the best scenes in the MCU.
I
What is
love
your
Age of
opinion?
Ultron.
Age of
Captain
Ultron.
America.
I don't remember.
Which one is that one?
It's the not Age of Ultron. The Winter Soldier one.
Yes.
The more commando look.
Yeah.
Blue Navy.
Blue Navy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
The Avengers one was kind of a little bit too much. It was like a bright blue,
It looked
and
too
it was too
like
clean.
80s campy.
It was like clean cut. It looked like it
comics,
should have
yeah.
been in an 90s TV show.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a little bit like too much, basically.
They make fun of it in Endgame.
They
Yeah.
do.
The suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
So I mean, Marvel's aware of.
Yeah, they're aware of their past mistakes, which is good. How
Um,
long have we been going?
54 minutes.
54 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
a little bit less because of the.
Who do you mean in Smash?
That's an excellent question.
Don't
Smash
hate
Ultimate,
me,
if you
please.
wanna.
Please
You can
don't
say
hate
anyway.
me. I main Kirby,
Okay.
He does. You do sometimes.
A little bit. It's fine.
but it's because Kirby's my favorite Nintendo character.
Okay.
It's not because Kirby's like the cheap all the
Yeah.
like noobs use him in
Yeah.
Smash. I don't just spam down B. I actually use his
Yeah,
full
that's
arsenal.
good. If you actually use that's good.
Yeah, that's a fair.
Have you ever seen the Unraveled series on YouTube?
I've not.
Okay, so look up Unraveled on YouTube. It's a part of the Polygon channel, but just the Unraveled playlist. Watch any of those, but specifically there's a Kirby one. It's hilarious.
Okay, I'll watch
So
it. I'll
go
give it a
watch
watch.
that. Yeah,
It's about why is he so powerful, but
yeah.
still...
What is Kirby?
What is
Basically,
Kirby?
He's an alien.
Okay.
watch it. It's so funny. I would recommend watching the Unraveled series on YouTube. They're hilarious and they're fun to watch.
Yeah.
The Legend of Zelda one is my favorite, or the Skyrim books. Yeah.
So I'll give that a watch.
Yeah. Check it
Yeah.
out. It's really funny.
Kirby's who I main in Smash because of that reason, and I like characters that have good recovery time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because he can jump 5-6 times,
Yes.
whatever
Yeah.
it is,
Exactly.
even though he gets launched far, I can usually get back
You
to
can
the
you
stage.
can pretty much always
easily.
make it back. Yeah.
Mhm.
My number 2 would be Ike.
I main Ike.
I know you do.
Yeah.
We've played a
We
few
have-
times.
Well,
Yeah.
not in a while.
It's been a
It's
long
been a long time. Way too long.
Have you
yeah,
played Ultimate?
I've played a little bit.
Okay.
I want to get a Switch.
Mhm.
I
I
was
also want to.
planning on doing that, and then quarantine happened.
Yes.
And now they're all gone.
And now I don't have a job currently
Yes.
Oh.
for a
I-
little bit.
Me neither.
I mean, I have a job. I'm employed, but I'm not working.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was planning on doing that. But yeah, Ike's my number 2 because
Uh-huh.
I like his attack.
I
like his
I
skill.
just
I like
like
his skill set.
Yeah. I like sword characters in general, which I know is kind of if you're the hardcore.
See, I don't.
Yeah, if you're like super good at Smash, you don't like sword characters. I'm in the moderate tier. I'm okay. I'm pretty good at Smash. I'm better than the average person.
I'm probably about there too.
Yeah. So I really like sword characters, and
Yeah.
Ike is his skill set is just fun.
He's
I
fine.
like him the most.
He's too slow for me. He's too slow.
That's
I
a
hate,
good point.
I
He
hate
is really
heavy
slow.
characters. Heavy characters, I don't know how to
At
use
least it's
or
not
play
Marth.
against.
Marth is slow. Marth is slower than Ike.
And he's like,
Ganondorf is slow.
he's the slowest.
Ganondorf is the slowest character ever.
But also, he's like the strongest.
He
though.
is.
He's too strong.
He hits
if you can hit,
hard.
if you can hit with Ganondorf, you will win.
Yes.
But he doesn't have his range isn't that great.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
which is why he's so powerful.
He's really balanced.
Which is why if you can hit,
In my
you
opinion, I
will
think
do
he's
really well
balanced.
because it's hard to hit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, we've talked about this before. Who we main.
I main Toon Link.
I heard that. That was on the first one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I main Toon Link. I love Toon Link. I've been using Toon Link since Brawl. I've also been using Kirby since Brawl.
Brawl was my favorite.
That's
Yeah.
a motorcycle.
That's fine.
Who? What's your? I was about to say. What is your guys' favorite Smash?
Mine's Brawl. Because of the story mode.
Yes.
I love
So
the
Space
story
Emissary.
mode. Yes.
Yeah.
Subspace. Yeah, that's why Brawl is my favorite.
Brawl is my favorite in terms of fun. Ultimate.
I mean, Ultimate. Yeah, if you're playing with friends, Ultimate's probably the best, just because it has the most.
And it has
Has the
everyone.
most-
It has
It's
the
fast.
most stuff.
If
yeah.
you play Ultimate and then go back to playing Brawl, you'll see how slow and how stupid it is.
Oh, interesting. I haven't done that.
I
yet.
haven't
Yeah.
done that either. Actually,
It's great. It's fun,
I have
but
Melee
it's
on my
super
GameCube.
slow. Yeah.
Just
I-
like a
I
bunch
still
of people
have a-
fighting.
Melee
Just
is
like,
even
just-
I
Melee's
still-
actually faster than Brawl.
I still
Is it?
have
Yes.
my GameCube. You have my GameCube controller still.
Yeah, I do.
So you have
I have a GameCube.
you have the GameCube sans
I have-
controllers.
I have
I-
Melee in my
You
house.
He has the GameCube
controllers sans
sans,
GameCube.
but he has the adapter to hook up the controllers to his Switch. So
okay.
that's why he has them. We were using them for
What were the
Smash a
GameCube
while ago.
controllers like? I
GameCube
don't-
on
yeah, I don't-
on Switch.
No. Just what do they look like? I don't remember.
Oh,
They're the most. There's the big, huge green A button,
yeah,
small B button.
Small.
Yes.
And
He has
they're
the
around
yellow
the-
C stick.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hated those controllers.
What?
Hated those.
Why?
Controllers.
They're great.
I
No, you know the ones that were bad with the N64 with
Yes.
the random stick
we
down
don't
the
we don't
middle?
need to talk about N64. Those are the worst.
Yeah.
Those are awful.
I just don't like.
The random Z button, like on the
Yeah.
bottom.
I don't like the way it feels. To me.
I liked it. I got used to it. It is a little bit like pointy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the way it's like, it feels kind of weird in your hands, but I got used to it and I like them now.
Yeah.
I definitely don't like playing Switch or playing Smash with the Switch controllers. They're way too small.
The
They're-
little nubs.
Yeah.
The Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
Joy-Cons, thank
They're
you.
this small.
way too
where
small.
You have this much for an actual controller for
Yeah.
GameCube.
That's why, if I were to get one, I'd get the attachment that makes it more like
It
a
comes.
controller.
I'm pretty sure they come with that.
They don't.
That you can slide them into.
The Joy-Con, yeah.
You
but,
can slide the Joy-Cons into, and it's like a real controller, right?
Well, it's like
isn't
a-
that
Yeah,
what-
that's what I'm talking
Oh
about.
yeah.
yeah. They come with that.
I use that to play all the time, but I usually play it with handheld though.
I feel like I would play mostly handheld.
Yeah. If you're playing Smash, of course you're gonna use
TV mode.
TV mode, but like
Because
for
you're
Odyssey,
usually
I
playing with
use.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
For Animal Crossing, I usually use.
I want to get a Switch so bad, but they're all out of stock, and I don't have that much money right now.
Yeah.
And they're not manufacturing anymore until this
Summer.
is all over.
They're saying they're gonna get more in by
Summer.
June,
Oh,
and end
I
of May,
remember
early
May.
June. I think they're saying they're gonna try to get
That's
it
soon.
in. Yeah, but I don't know if that'll actually happen.
We'll see.
So they might just be not manufacturing because they sent their workers home, which makes sense. But if that's not the reason, I don't understand why they would stop.
Yeah. Yeah, my guess would be because the factory
Yeah,
is empty.
yeah, probably. So yeah, once it all comes back and I have enough money, I'll probably get a Switch.
Yeah.
I'll probably, like, if I were to take a console up to school with me, it'd probably be the Switch, just for, like, handheld mode.
I use my Switch. I use my Switch in my dorm more than my PS4.
That makes sense. But also, you and your friends play Smash every day.
Okay, my friends play Smash every day. I don't.
Okay.
Like, they play. My friends back at college, they play Smash.
All of the Smash.
All of them. All of them. Every
They
single
just
one.
can't stop smashing.
Yes.
They're just always smashing.
Every
in
time.
my room, in their room,
Sometimes
constantly
both
smashing.
at the same time.
They're in opposite rooms, smashing each other. I don't know how.
We're just talking about Smash Bros, correct?
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Okay.
Wink, 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 wink.
Yeah,
wink,
on the
wink.
Are
Switch.
you okay?
I'm having a stroke. Does anybody else smell burnt toast?
It's candle.
Watermelon lemonade.
It smells like burnt toast.
Please buy it.
Yeah, I mean, so Jerry, I see you are not a man of culture because you're wearing a Giants hat.
See, I read a fun stat the other day. The Giants and Dodgers have been playing each other since what? 40s?
Like
30s?
I don't know, a couple billion years ago.
Something like that. The Giants have a lifetime advantage on the Dodgers by about 30 games. Fun fact. So,
But guess
you're
who's been-
uncultured.
but
Guess who's
listen,
been to the last 2 World Series and have lost both of them? 2 out of the last 3, sorry.
Guess who
Off of
didn't
cheating.
even get close?
Guess who didn't cheat?
And guess who didn't cheat, and that's why they lost?
The Giants
the
didn't.
Dodgers.
Giants did not cheat.
That's a good
We
point.
made it to the World Series without cheating, while everyone else was cheating. Not everyone, obviously.
Just obviously
Obviously.
just the one team
But
that
no,
made it.
no, multiple teams were cheating in that whole scandal. It was like multiple.
Was it
teams.
multiple teams?
It was
Yeah.
actually multiple teams.
Okay.
At least 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Because the Red Sox were cleared. Not
I
cleared,
don't.
but it was.
All I know for sure is that obviously the Astros
Yeah.
were cheating.
Yeah.
But I know a couple teams were cheating. I can't remember who else.
Interesting.
But it
I
was- it
I
was-
only heard about the Astros.
It was a few teams.
Anyway, the Giants are just all old now.
yeah,
That's,
exactly.
That's their problem.
Exactly. That means they're
They just need a
bad.
re-roster. Like,
Yeah.
they just-
But we won 3 last decade, so I'm
I-
happy for a while.
I have
You
never.
haven't even been
I've
alive for the last.
It's been 20. It's been 32 years since
'cause
the Dodgers
the
won
last
the
one,
World
what,
Series.
88?
Exactly. Yeah, 88. It's been
That
32 years since we won the World Series.
It's okay. You might get there one day, but I
I
hope
was
you don't.
I was at Game 7 when the Astros were cheating.
I was too.
Yeah, you were there too. That's right. We were not together,
It was heartbreaking.
but yeah, we were there, and it was the worst game of baseball I've ever seen.
Was that Game 7 was in LA though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they weren't cheating that game.
No, they were still what?
No, because it was
It was only home games?
the report was the Astros could only do it
Oh.
at Minute Maid Park.
Oh, there was a big thing on
Thank you for saving my life.
Yeah.
So you didn't see a game that they were
we
cheating.
shouldn't. We didn't see the game where we were cheating. I shouldn't have been at Game 7. We shouldn't have gone to Game 7.
Yes.
We should have won it earlier than that.
Game 2 was that was
Wait,
that was
so-
one of the most fun games ever.
That
Game
was
Game
the,
Game 2 was the Yu Darvish game where he gave
Yeah.
up like 6 home runs and.
Oh,
How do you feel about Yu Darvish?
I am angry, but
Yeah.
I'm less angry than I used to be because now that I know they were cheating, I know it's not all his fault.
Yes.
But
I
Dave Roberts, even though Yu Darvish was doing bad, left him in during Game 7. He knew Darvish wasn't on it.
How do you feel about Dave Roberts then?
I don't like
I
Dave
don't like him
Roberts.
either.
I don't think he's a good manager. He's a great person.
Yeah,
He's
no,
a good
I'm not attacking
player
his,
communicator.
I'm not attacking his character or anything,
He's
but
not a good
His coaching.
postseason manager.
The way-
Regular season, he's just phenomenal.
the way he managed during the World Series against the Astros was not good.
Even against the Red Sox too.
Yeah.
Like there was, I hate the Dodgers more than literally anything.
You should have said that in the beginning.
I should have. I thought about it, but I didn't want to attack you that early in
I
the
would have just said the
podcast.
Giants.
Yeah, I also didn't want to have to deal with that. I want to be friendly, is what I'm saying.
Why?
On my podcast.
Yes.
On our podcast.
That I'm guest starring.
Yes. I like Dave Roberts. He was he was a member of the Giants too.
You don't. I
Um,
mean, you like him because he made us lose.
no. I don't
No,
think he's a good manager. I like him as a person.
Yeah,
he's
no,
a great
I'm
person.
I'm definitely not attacking his character or anything. Just the,
he's
the way
not a
he
good
managed.
postseason manager.
Yes.
Regular season just phenomenal, obviously, because the Dodgers are The Dodgers.
We're
and that's a
still
lot of teams
good,
too, where the
Postseason
managers
is always different than the regular
yes,
season.
it's a different coaching style. It's a different play.
Yeah.
You're researching against a team that is also researching the same stuff. It goes with like especially hockey. Hockey and baseball postseasons are pretty similar in terms of
Anything can happen.
anything can happen,
Yeah.
and you have multiple chances to catch up in games.
Mm-hmm.
Like in NFL, it's one game you're done. If
Yeah.
but you get to
And NBA, it's a little weird.
it's that's a weird one. I don't even have to.
But yeah, baseball and hockey, as far as postseason bracket play, it feels similar.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about
But what?
about just the Astros, the whole Astros thing.
We should have. We more than likely would have won that World Series.
I don't know if you would. I'm not just saying that because I hate the
Yeah,
Dodgers.
yeah, yeah.
I genuinely don't know if you would have still,
But
because of how well the Astros played on the road.
the fact that we took it to Game 7 while they were cheating
That's true.
means we had something on them.
And at the same time, it wasn't every single member of the Astros.
Yeah, no, of course.
Because a lot of the Astros came out and say Jose Altuve had no part of it. Like, and I really like Altuve. I really didn't want him to be a part of that.
If there's anybody on the Astros I do like, it's Altuve.
I don't like Bregman. I didn't like Bregman before.
He's
I don't,
good, man.
I really don't like Bregman after. But Altuve he was with the team when they lost 100 games 3 years in a row, and still.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But no, yeah. I mean, I feel like I would have agreed with you if we lost before Game 7. But the fact that
That it made it
even
to
though
Game 7 at all.
while they were cheating, we took them all the way to Game 7. If they weren't cheating, I feel like we would have had something. It would have been close, but
Yeah.
I feel like we still would have had something up on them.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure though. Obviously, we'll never know. Yeah.
I don't know. It was a fun World Series.
It was still a fun World
That-
Series until Game 7. Game
Yeah.
7 was the most disappointing and sad game of baseball I've ever watched. in my life.
It wasn't, if I remember, it wasn't close.
No,
wasn't even
not at
close.
all. It was just.
It was like
It
9-2
was,
or
it was
something.
really
just
anticlimactic.
depressing. Yeah,
7-0.
it was not. It was
Something like
not
that.
fun.
Yeah. That game, too, though, that was one of the most fun baseball games
I still remember it.
I've ever watched. Just because of how back and forth it was,
Mhm.
how many big moments both teams
It's very classic
had.
baseball, that one.
That was
Mhm.
baseball. Yeah.
And, yeah, that was so much fun. And then the next year with the Red Sox one, that, was it Game 4? The Evaldi game?
I don't remember that one.
No, it had to have been Game 2 because they were in LA. Where Nathan Evaldi
yeah.
came in relief. That game went 18 innings. That game.
That was
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
I
that
remember
game
that.
was
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
most fun games.
That was really fun.
because that game
actually.
started at 7 our time,
Something
and
like
it
that.
didn't end until 2 a.m.
That was a fun game.
I'm pretty sure my entire family was watching that.
I think
I was the only one that was still awake at the end of the game.
I don't think I was even awake. I think I was.
I went to sleep.
I had
man.
like
conked
work
out.
or school or
That
something.
game
yeah.
that game was a lot of fun, and the Dodgers ended up winning that game. That game's known as like the Nathan Evaldi game.
Yes.
But
And the Dodgers
the
won.
Dodgers won. Yeah, you gotta do something special if you get known for something you lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what are we at?
The time. Come on, man. This is our podcast.
We're at like a minute 9 minutes.
A minute
An
nine.
hour, a minute 9, so 10 minutes.
So
We're
welcome.
good.
A minute or an hour
An hour,
9?
10 minutes.
Oh wow.
All right. That was.
How do these end? I've never actually seen the very end of one of your podcasts. The very first one, I got to maybe like 50 minutes in. Oh. Thank you for coming to the We Hate Things podcast. I was Jerry. You guys just stand there.